Welcome. Well, what a glorious day we have today at the Aviva Stadium in Dublin for the SPAR FAI Primary School 5's National Finals 2018. Now, since February, almost 32,000 primary school children from 4th, 5th and 6th class have been battling it out from schools all across the country to have a place in today's finals. Now, 24 of those schools are represented here today. So let's have a look at the build-up to today's event.
There are 6 All-Ireland titles up for grabs, 3 for girls, 3 nominally for boys. The girls are allowed to compete in these as well. 4 teams in each group representing each provincial champion, and it's a round-robin basis, meaning everybody has a fair shot at the title.
I'm here with Ireland's internationals. Here we have Megan Campbell and Keith Andrews, and what an incredible atmosphere here today for the national finals. Megan, tell us, you were there at the launch in February. What kind of a build-up? How are you feeling today about it?
I think it's a brilliant occasion. It gives the talent of the young girls and boys to give them the opportunity to play in the Aviva, something I've never done as a player. So yeah, it's a great occasion. Hopefully it'll be a great day for all.
Now, it's so important that we have over 40% of female participation today, which is incredible for females in this sport. And obviously having you there at the launch has probably instilled some of that excitement and ambition in some of the young girls.
Yeah, definitely. I think it would have been great if I had this as a kid growing up, but to see the participation increasing and 63% increase in 2015, so it's great to see that, and hopefully it'll continue to keep growing.
And Keith, it's such a joy to have you here today as well. You're also at the launch. How are you feeling about today's event?
I just think it's exciting. This is my 2nd year involved. It never ceases to amaze me. As Megan said about the participation levels, girls' rates right up, and it's women like Megan that make a big difference in terms of coming along to that. But they're so spoiled in terms of what they have an opportunity here. Megan plays for Man City, she's an established Irish international, hasn't played here, and these kids are getting the opportunity to play in the home of our football on a day like this.
As a kid growing up, I played with boys the whole way through because there was no girls teams. So for me, that was a big part of my development as a player, but it's great to see the inclusion between boys and girls and that it is equal.
And we'll be talking to Megan and Keith a little bit later on. Now it's back over to Will.
Latnamard for Monaghan looking to push the envelope in their opening game against Trefrask from Beara in West Cork. And a goal right from the kick-off, but not for the side with the kick-off. Ben O'Sullivan setting the standard for the excitement to follow. But what a superb response from the Ulster champions. Conor Leonard's accurate long pass providing Éanna Owen Carolan with a sweet finish. Trefrask regaining the lead though. O'Sullivan shooting early, rifling past Latnamard keeper Thomas Brady for his, and the Munster champions second. Straight from the kick-off, anything you can do. Leonard having a go himself this time, and a corker for 2-2, the last kick of the first half. Into the second, and with 2 goals already, Ben O'Sullivan turning provider this time for Tommy O'Sullivan, who picked his spot. 3-2 Trefrask. So Latnamard needing a comeback. Stephen Quinn's pressure forcing a deflection and an equaliser. An excellent combination between Cian Greenan and Carolan, adding Green into the score sheet. Nice finish, Latnamard leading for the first time. And a nice move right at the end, culminating in Carolan's second, Latnamard's 5th, and a corker to begin with. Offaly's Clonlisc piling early pressure onto Ard Kieran from Roscommon. Robert Carney's free kick saved well by Brian Dwyer. And then Owen Bailey O'Brien dragging across goal and narrowly wide. Owen Elding with Ard Kieran's best chance. His father Anthony, ex of Sligo Rovers, is one of the coaches. After his effective save, Josh McMahon's long throw turning into the perfect assist for Fionn Carney to strike the only goal. Latnamard, Monaghan and Ulster champions for the first time, firmly supported at the Aviva. Clonlisc nicking victory last time, but here unlocked by Éanna Owen Carolan's enterprising break, which would have its reward. Now watch out, there's a goal coming from this Clonlisc throw. Told you, Cian Greenan take a bow, an incredible way to secure the points. A balmy day at the Aviva with Trafrask and Ardkieran sending the temperature higher. This would be another cracker. Tom O'Connor, nephew of Cork footballer Brendan Ger O'Sullivan, supplying Ben O'Sullivan to fire Trafrask in front. O'Sullivan creating his own opening to almost make it 2. Brian Dwyer's save drilled back with interest by O'Connor for 2-0. Hard luck on goalkeeper Dwyer, really. A good display, another save to deny Ben O'Sullivan. Tommy O'Sullivan banging in the rebound, but called back for handball, the whistle going before the ball crossed the line. Tommy's penalty saved, Tommy's second attempt wouldn't be. Kieran 3-0 down, and only the slight consolation of scoring the best goal of the game. Owen Elding with a beauty. 3 points each for Trafrask and Clonlisc going into the final round, and this would be quite the shootout also to round off. Robert Carney pouncing to fire Offaly and Leinster champions Clonlisc into an early lead. But not for long. Ben O'Sullivan's sharpness continuing right to the end of the competition. He's got stamina. Tom O'Connor digging out in midfield to lay on Jack Crowley for a lovely finish. 2-1 to Trafrask. The Munster champions revelling on the big stage. O'Connor perhaps more than most. Into the second half, and O'Sullivan putting all the work in himself for a terrific strike for 4-1. Cousin of former Irish rugby international Gavin Duffy, a belter from James Liffey, giving Clonlisc a chink of daylight. The last word to Ben O'Sullivan, though. 5 of the 11 goals from the A-Cup's leading scorers coming from him.
So Latnamards of Monaghan, the Ulster champions, 2 wins from 2, just needing a draw to win the title unbeaten. Ardkieran of Riverstown in Sligo could spoil the party though. They've lost narrowly in both their matches so far, so they'll be keen to get some points on the board. Chance early on, important block there from Oisín Conlon. Kenny making a couple of tackles there. Here is Kenny again. Oh, lovely ball, and there's the opening goal. Owen Elding. 1-0 Ardkieran. Latnamard looking to hit back quickly. It's a solid save there, James Cusack. Now Greenan onto the clearance. It's Aina Owen Carolan. So unlucky. Lobbing Dwyer beautifully, but off the bar in the end. Now Thomas Brady has to be careful for Latnamards. Was that still in play? Play continues. It was Carolan. And Dwyer off his line quickly, so quickly to save the day for Ardkieran. Latnamards keeping the pressure up through Carolan. He's won inside a corner. Taken quickly. Cusack, good save, and it's in. It's Greenan stabbing home. Latnamard a level at 1 apiece. He reacted quickest. Now it's Kenny. Long range efforts clawed away. Thomas Brady with the save. So the second half shaping up nicely, and that was a good effort just over the bar. It's a good game this, that could go either way. Brady's distribution has been good. It is again here, and what a save that is! And Conor Leonard with the shot. Here come Latnamard again. It's Alex Humphreys with the ball across, and it's a goal. Latnamard go in front. Carolan, he's had a couple of chances in the game already. Fine finish in the end from the Humphreys cross. Now it's Ardkieran who are chasing. They have to be careful here though. Mix up, and it's off the post. How did that stay out? Cian McMahon, very unlucky for Latnamard. That would have sealed it. Carolan. Oh, pass is picked up here by Ardkieran. It's the impressive Niall Kenny again. This is a good move. Kenny's on the end of it. Oh, it's in. Unlucky again for McMahon. It's 2-all. Excellent move. At 2 apiece. And there goes the final whistle. Ard Kieran get a point on the board. A good effort from them. It's finished 2-all, but the celebrations begin. You have 1-2 and drawn 1. It's Latnamards of Monaghan. They are champions in Section 8.
Yeah, to be such a small school, you know, from County Monaghan, from Ahaborg and County Monaghan, to go through the whole 3 tournaments, 3 Monaghan unbeaten, 3 Ulster unbeaten, and now to come here to the Aviva today for a school with 96, 97 students, it's just unbelievable. And to be a coach, to do this here and have my own son playing, and for him to get player of the tournament just tops it all off.
The girls' A competition for smaller schools kicked off with Crusheen of Clare facing Ulster champion St Bridget's of Glenmachee in County Donegal. Ailish Doherty hitting the opener for the Inishowen school. The Gleeson sisters would be important throughout this campaign for Crusheen, with Hannah instantly equalising from the kickoff. And early in the second half, her sister Grace would get in on the action via a big deflection, 2-1 to Crusheen. With the Clare side trying to force a stronger lead from a corner, cue Ellie Long, a wonderful virtuoso goal to make it 2-all. And Long would be ready to do more damage near the end, thanks to some major legwork from Ailish Doherty. Long's second, Glenmachee's third, and now the Donegal side would have their turn to lead late on. But Grace Gleeson pounced for her second, her family's and team's third. 3-all the final score, a cracking opening game. That's something that would be repeated on the adjoining pitch between St Teresa's of Corrigeen Row in County Roscommon and Leinster champion St Fintan's Mayglass of County Wexford, who would come close early on through Evine Rankin, keeper Sarah Kernan reacting well, and they would swiftly get the ball rolling at the other end through Alice Lilly. But set up by Ciara Murphy, Tara Cullen's solid strike for Fintons would level it up at 1 apiece. And after soaking up some heavy defensive pressure and needing good goalkeeping from Gemma Ryan, the Wexford side would break through. Rankin on the charge to hit the front. What a goal this was. Superb play from the number 7. 2-1 to St Fintan's. Molly Mulhern's equaliser immediately after the restart, though, gave Teresa's major hope. And Lily would pop up before the end for her second, and St Teresa's third. 3-2 the final score. Well, Teresa's would face a strong test in their second outing against Clare and Munster champions Crusheen, with Westerners taking the lead through Grace Gleeson. Early in the second half, Alice Lilly had the corner, and following some help from Molly Mulhern, Lilly would get the equaliser. Well, intercepting a clearance, Mulhern would cleverly craft a 2-1 lead with an excellent finish. Things looking good for the Roscommon side at that stage, and even better for the Connacht champions, with another excellent strike from Lilly earning them the points. 2 goals in quick succession. St Teresa's play 2 and 1-2. After their 6-goal thriller of a draw, St Bridget's in yellow of Donegal facing St Fintan's in the blue. Ellie Long put Bridget's in front with a brilliant goal before getting her and Bridget second with another impressive strike. What a day she was having. A goal back to match the quality seen to date, coming from the Model Counties' Evie Rankin. What would it be? About number 7's brilliant solo goals in this game. A late consolation for Fintons, but they couldn't force a late leveller. Crusheen and St. Fintan's Mayglass out of the title equation heading into their final game. Hannah Gleeson scoring right from the kickoff for Crusheen. And then another goal of terrific quality. Some more excellent build-up play from Rankin to set up Ciara Murphy. What a first-time finish this was. Grace Gleeson, though, would pop up to give the Clare side the lead again. Finding the corner. And probably apt to round off their competition. The Gleeson sisters would link up for their last goal as well. Grace supplying Hannah's second and Crusheen's third. So into the final game in the group. St. Teresa's only needing a draw to win the national title. Bridget's would have to win.
Molly Mulhern for St. Teresa's, the Connacht champions from Corgeen Road. Good ball inside. Alice Lilly! That is a fantastic goal by Alice Lilly! One of the stars of the tournament. Brilliant goal. Was she fair let fly with that? It'll be Lily's free kick. She is a constant danger. No doubt about it. A good throw, the head on by Ellie Long. Well gathered by Sarah Kiernan. Alice Lilly, what a tournament she is having. And that's a very good save by Samantha McLaughlin. It really needed to be. It was a very good goal-scoring opportunity that fell to the feet of Brianna Lennon, but the break is on now. Here goes Ellie Long for St. Bridget's. Long all the way. Good stop, Sarah Kiernan. Throw aimed for Ailish Doherty. Ellie Long got on the end of it and has scored. Now it's game on at 1-1. Ellie Long. So well poised, the draw would win the title for St. Teresa's. But here goes Ellie Long again. Oh, she's got the lead goal for St. Bridget's. And now they're in the box seat. Brilliant solo, virtuoso strike. Ellie Long is having a real day of it. Lucy Cogan, just denied. The fall again for Brianna Lennon, and that is dangerous. Well claimed by Samantha McLaughlin. Very well done. Went beyond Ellie Long. Here goes Alice Lilly, and a shot blocked by Ellie Long. Probably the two best players in the competition coming head-to-head. Long denied, and that's a terrific save again by Samantha McLaughlin. How valuable it could be. St. Bridget's have done it. They needed to win their final game to deny St. Teresa's. Between Buncrana and Carndunna, there was no soccer really played in the area 3 years ago, but they are the All-Ireland champions. St. Bridget's reaching the top right at the end by a point, denying St. Teresa's the crown. Sean Ferry and Barry Grant, the coaches. What a wonderful triumph for St. Bridget's National School from Glen McKee, Inishowen in County Donegal.
School then to have won the category today?
We're a lot amazing. This is the first time our school has even got Ulster champions.
They may have references to Tipperary and the Kingdom in their school name, but Clogheen, Kerry Pike National School are all Cork. Ellie O'Brien netting the only goal in an opening 1-0 win over Belcarra National School from Mayo.
Ulster champions Sculcrunna from Dunglow hitting the front in their first outing against Leinster champions Ratho National School from Carlow. Tara Nyokagon winning possession to far a superb breakthrough. An equally dynamic storming through, an early shot from Ellen Myler bringing Ratho level. It would finish that way too.
Belcarra would make amends in style for their opening defeat by hitting Ratho for 7. That was the first from Ella Vahi, who would finish the game with 5 goals to her name. Ava Cunningham netting the other 2. Scoilcrina of Donegal holding out against Clogheen Kerry Pike until the second half, with Kelsey Cooper breaking the deadlock for the Cork School. The second for good measure laid on, giving them a healthy 2-0 win. Ella Vahi's 5 for Belcarra against Ratho, followed up by just the 1 against Scoilcrina. A 1-0 win, giving Belcarra a big chance to win the title, but only if Ratho beat Clogheen Kerry Pike in the final game.
Simple as this, a point for Clogheen Kerry Pike, and they are bringing the girls' B title with them back to Cork. Been a glorious day at the Aviva. Falls for Cooper. Impressive save by Ciara Kelly. Good cut out by Ellie O'Brien. Very good tournament for her. Kelsey Cooper likewise on the run. Breaking forward well. Good save, but it's parried only to Ellie Bryan. And Clogheen Kerry Pike are in the lead. Ellie O'Brien converting. Short to Genevieve Sherlock, and robbed again by Kelsey Cooper, and she's in again. And now she's scored to make it 2 for Clogheen Kerry Pike. They're in great form here. Cooper with the throw to Ellie O'Brien. Bit of support out wide. Looks like it's Alana Walsh who's popped up. Low drive, and it's gone all the way in. And that's 3-0. It's looking so bright for them now. Ellie O'Brien could go all the way, and has. The title is on its way to Beara without any doubt at all. Ciara Kelly getting it out. They've represented Carlow well. They're the Leinster champions, but the All-Ireland champions are going to be from Cork. That is a sweet strike for 5. Wonderful goal by Anna Kearney to wrap it up. They're celebrating because the final whistle has gone, and Clogheen Kerry Pike National School take the girls' B title. 5-0 in the end, 3 wins out of 3, and they have performed spectacularly. Ellie O'Brien receiving the Player of the Tournament award, and Clogheen Kerry Pike are the queens of the girls' B section.
I have no words, I don't know, it was just brilliant. Everyone played very good.
We're on the outskirts of Cork City, but we have a very dedicated team. They're very interested in soccer, they're trained hard, and they put in a great effort today, and even though they were pressed hard by other teams, they managed to pull it off, so well done to them.
The dream team here in the Aviva Stadium, and we're talking to Leo Crawford now, Chief Executive of SPAR. Leo, what an atmosphere here today.
Fantastic, great to see the weather here, great to see such a great turnout, really excited about it, and we're thrilled with this sponsorship, what we're doing, our partnership with the FAI. It's working a dream from a SPAR perspective. Really pleased and happy.
Now, you got involved in 2015, that's 4 years ago, and each year we've been seeing this event build and build and build. What does it mean to SPAR and the local retailers to be involved in a project like this?
I think it's fantastic for the local retailers. As Donald said, you know, if you take the number of schools in Ireland, we've over 2,000 schools right around Ireland. We have a network of stores right around Ireland, so it's a fantastic match for us to do this with the schools, and I'm thrilled that the participation levels have grown 63% since we're involved. We've 32,000 players involved, 200 players out here today whose dreams are made. They'll never forget this day, and I'm just so excited and happy about it. I remember when I played primary school football myself, a teacher said to me, he says, no matter who you play for, you'll always remember playing for your primary school team. And as I say, to make the dreams come true of so many people here, children here today, it's just fantastic. I wasn't as good as Keith though, unfortunately.
Well, I tell you, you're definitely flying the flag. And obviously an amazing partnership as well with Donal. Lovely to have you with us as well. What a dream team and what a fantastic sponsorship you have.
I agree with all of what Leo has said. It's been a fantastic combination for us. Everybody, as I said earlier, has to go to school. So we have a captive audience there. Then we have the infrastructure or the network of SPAR stores all over the country. I've been here for many, many years since the event has come to this beautiful stadium. And I just see teachers and parents and players. It takes their breath away. Keith may be used to this kind of a venue and many, many others, and indeed Megan as well. But for those youngsters today, what an introduction to the Aviva on the beautiful day we have it in this beautiful part of Dublin. Brilliant, brilliant day.
And just keep looking at the sports today, how are you finding the state of play with the young kids?
Brilliant. As the lads have already mentioned, in terms of the opportunity to play here in this type of environment, it's going to live with them forever. And it just whets the appetite for them to keep going and see what they can achieve through the channels of sport.
And Megan, just before we leave this off, just to ask you as well, these kids have got only 10 minutes each side. What kind of preparation can they have before they go out on the match? Because they have to hit that ground running.
I think no matter what preparation you have before you get on this, when you're walking out to the Aviva, it's going to go out of your head because the excitement and the fun, and you're playing with your friends, and you're playing for your school, and your family and your friends are here. So I think all the preparation you do, I think the majority of that will go out the window once you step on the grass, and once you're enjoying it, I think, and having fun is the main thing.
And that's it. Health, fun and inclusion is the main thing. Thank you so much for talking to me today, and it's back to you guys.
A buoyant atmosphere right through the day. Scoil Isagon from Ahada in Cork against Scoil Náisiúnta Muire from Bournemore in Galway, who missed out on goal difference in Connacht to Scoil Muire Ballymote last year. Under pressure straight away though, Sean O'Callaghan's legwork and footwork for Jack Broderick Flynn to drive home. Shane O'Hucagon's clever play and cross finding Éanna Monaghan but denied by the woodwork. Ben Cashman's second half effort diverted slightly along the way to give the Cork outfit a solid margin. A bullet from captain Eric Cunningham of Middleton FC, making the result secure. Gaelscoil Clondalkin may come from a footballing hotbed, but the Dublin and Leinster champions falling behind to a corker from St Oran's Luke O'Donnell. The Dubliners not behind for long. Sean O'Cungala and Tygo Cahan getting it through to Tomás Morgan to equalise. You'll be hearing his name a lot. Son of Thomas Morgan, one of Brian Kerr's World Youth Semi-Final class of '97. He's got a lot about him. That for 2-1. Oran's not taking it lying down. A crisp leveller from Kai Bardini. His alertness creating one final opening for the Inishowen school. Riso Muraku denying him, but not O'Donnell. 3-2 St Oran's, and they had to fight for it. Scoil Náisiúnta Muire with a kick-off to savour, almost perfect. But for Gaelscoil Clondalkin, this will be a game to remember for Tomás Morgan. This is third goal in 2 games. Morgan is also a cousin of Wes Houlihan. Well, that explains it. A first half hat-trick completed in quick time to make it 3-0. Morgan on a roll. Playing into the Havelock square end for the second half wouldn't change his entirely positive direction. But surely his 5th goal, teed up by keeper Rian Hogan, would be the pick of the bunch. 5-0, all scored by Morgan. Quite a prospect, you believe it. He had the run of the game, but not the final word. Mercifully for Scoil Muire, that would come from Éanna Monaghan. A meeting of two sides who had won their opening games, but for Scoil Isagon, Eric Cunningham's scintillating strike showing the way to go. He would score twice. So would Jack Broderick Flynn. And after teeing up that one, so too would Sean O'Callaghan. Just the one goal for Ben Cashman, but it would be something special. 7 for the school from Ahada. St. Orens could not be blamed if they were a bit demoralised by all that, but Luke O'Donnell would still find the net for them. Not a game worth remembering for them, though. This will cheer them up, though, no end. A bright start against Bournemore thanks to Dylan McDade's blockbuster. Brian Connaughton's looping header bringing the Connacht champions level. Orens back in the lead with Kai Bardini placing Sheena Anafi for a cool finish. Bardini then getting in on the act himself. St. Orens having a ball, goal difference improving. Luke O'Donnell with another quality finish. Their previous loss effectively ruling out their chances of the title, but Bardini producing a little bit of Griezmann. Not that. That.
So Scoil Isagon of Ahada and Cork in red up against Gael Scoil Clondalkin of Dublin in blue. Very tight group this. Isagon 2 wins from 2. Clondalkin needing a big win with 1 win and 1 defeat so far to give themselves a chance of winning the title. It's an early chance here though for Sean O'Callaghan. Good save by Rian O'Hogan for the Leinster champions. Tommaso Mulligan in space. Oh, so unlucky. Great skill, great technique, deserved a goal. Isagon, come again, looking for the opener. It's Eric Cunningham from distance. Well held by O'Hogan. Now, Clondalkin putting on the pressure. Oh, Mulligan! Oh, he made that look so easy. What a finish to put Gael Scoil Clondalkin in front. Now throw-in intercepted here by Cunningham. Lays it off for Ben Cashman, who's going to have a go here. Oh, he's found the corner. 1-0, and it's Cashman who's got it. Across the keeper, and we're level at 1 apiece. Now building from the back again are Clondalkin. This is a good move here. Tygo Cohan is in, and he's made it 2-1. Lovely 1-2, and a fine finish to boot. Nice skill by Cunningham. It's Cashman. Jack Broderick Flynn is in the middle. Good save. Cashman on the follow-up. He's doubled up. Second of the game for him. And Isagon are level for the second time at 2 apiece. Well, a draw will be enough, remember. Well, O'Connell's pass has been intercepted here. It's Broderick Flynn with the layoff. Cunningham just off target. First time efforts. Now Eric Cunningham charging forward again. O'Connell intercepts this time. It's Sean O'Congala. Saved! On the follow-up though, it's O'Connell. His second of the game to make it 3-2. And Clondalkin go in front for a third time. Now O'Connell on the follow-up again! Well, it would have been his hat-trick, but it's been poked home by O'Mulligan. And it is now 4-2. They are closing in on the title. Another goal or two will do it. Nice turn by O'Congala here. Now, there is the hat-trick. O'Cohan. Excellent tee-up this time by O'Mulligan. And an excellent finish from Tyg O'Cohan. Well, the side's level on goal difference here. One more goal will do it. And they've got it. What a throw from O'Hogan. What a touch from Sean O'Congala. And what a finish. Well, a 4-goal win will take them ahead on goal difference. Can Isagon reply here? It's Sean O'Callaghan. Gets the shot away. Saved And well saved it was by O'Hoigon. The final whistle blows. Gael Skull, Clondalkin have done it. The finest of margins, a 6-2 win. Enough for them to pip Scoil on goal difference and to win the title in Section B. What a finish.
And inspired by Tomas Morgan, player of the tournament with his 9 goals, Gael Skull Clondalkin take the SPAR FAI Cup.
It's feeling great. It's good to score 9 goals around the tournament. Yes.
And Kartik, you're one of the coaches. What does it mean for a Gael Skull as well in Dublin to take this?
Oh, it's fantastic. Like we do one soccer tournament here, and at the moment now we're the Gaelic, the soccer and the hurling champions of Dublin, and now Ireland, so we're better at the soccer, I think. So yeah, it's a great. The boys, we lost the first game and then they worked really, really hard, so I gotta say they got the head down and we need to win by 4, and we won by 4, and brilliant.
Major support of the Aviva for Scoil Assam just up the road in Raheny. Opponents Ulster champions Scoil Isagon of Buncrana are also competing in the girls' competition today. James Wall pouncing to fire Scoil Assam in front. Captain Denny Gill, whose father was once at Gillingham, latching onto an attacking throw to double the Leinster champions' advantage. Into the second half, and Gill on the mark again. Scoil Isagon getting caught out of the restart by Jack Melia, with Wall again taking the benefit. Scoil Assam the first time in the competition, and they're flying. 9 of Scoil Isagon's past pupils have gone on to play for Ireland. A late consolation for Andrew Davison. 3 points then for Scoil Assam and their familiar coaches, fiddle player Liam O'Connor, and you might also recognise his colleague.
It's been a great competition. This is our first time we entered it, and it's just seriously well done and well delivered by the FAI and SPAR, I have to say. We won North Dublin, we won then the whole of Dublin, then we won Leinster, and we're here now, and we've won our first match. So we're within 2 matches of winning the All-Ireland. So for a school that never entered this competition before, this is as close as we can get. Are we happy? Yeah. So we're happy so far.
Scoil Joseph Nafa of Oranmore in Galway striking first against Glasheen from Cork via Colin Whelan, who would turn provider before the end. Dara Cleary rounding off a healthy 2-0 win. So to the 2 sides who had won their opening games. Scoil Assam striking first through James Byrne. Quick thinking by James Wall, claiming their second. The Raheny side in full flow in this first half. Byrne and Gill involved early on. James Melia with a cracking finish. And Antoine, what have you started? Joseph Nafa winning a penalty through Colin Whelan, a chance to get back into the game. Whelan converting impressively. Into the second half, and Gill setting Wall away to make it 4. 4-1 down, Cathal Penny's response could not inspire a fight back for Joseph Nafa. 2 wins out of 2 though for Scoil Assam. Glasheen National School scoring first against Scoil Isagon through a Bennett and Buwoa spot kick. Sam O'Connell denied first time around by Buncrana keeper Liam Duncan, but not the second time. For the Ulster champions, a terrific long-range try from Sean McLaughlin, kept out by Niall Cox. They would get a breakthrough via Aaron Cleary, but not enough. Scoil Joseph Nafa needing a win in their final game against Scoil Isagon to have a chance of winning the crown. Colm Shivnan giving them the lead. Isagon captain Kieran McElroy's well-placed long free kick, giving Darren McColgan the opening to score his first goal of the day to equalise. Colin Whelan supplying Joseph Nafa the lifeline they needed, a long-range strike, keeping the door open for them. So in the final game, Scholasm only need a draw to take the title. Glasheen have to win by 3-0, and if neither is achieved, Skull Yusuf Nafa are the champions.
So Scholasm in blue from Raheny in Dublin up against Glasheen of Cork in red. Scholasm with the actor Don Wycherley on their coaching staff, looking to finish off with 100% records. First shot in anger from Sam O'Connell for Glasheen. Bennett Mboa on the break here. Glasheen win it back. Danny Gill on the ball. Oh, how about that from James Wall, and it's Gill in on goal, and it's 1-0 Scholasm. What a quality goal that was. The Labona from Wall in the build-up, Gill with the finish, and it is 1-0 to Scholasm. Now O'Connell, he's in on goal here, just Niall Cox to beat. Easy enough save for the keeper in the end. Scholasm looking to build from the back here once again. Wall and Gill combining, it's Wall through on goal. His third goal on final day, and it's another beautifully worked move. Now Glasheen still can't find a way past Cox. Now Hayden O'Neill, ball over the top. Oh, it's perfectly weighted, and on the end of it was Liam O'Connor. Another fine goal from Scholasm. 3-0 up. They are running riot in this second half. O'Connor looking to get in again. O'Connell, Ryan that is, with an important touch, but it's Gill who has picked his spot, his second of the game, his fourth on finals day. It is 4-0 to Scholasm, who are romping to the title. Yeah, they're in a hurry. Relentless Scholasm. It's O'Connor. Well, set up by Jack Melia this time. It is a 5-star show. 5-0 to Scholasm. The final whistle blows. Glasheen coming up short in the final game. 3 wins from 3 for Scholasm. From the north side of Dublin, it has been a superb show from them. 13 goals in their 3 matches, and saving the best for last with a 5-0 win. Worthy winners on finals day.
Well, it's our first time in it, and to get this far and win, it's just a great feeling. And to be playing in the Viva, it's just even better. So.
Absolutely. And your boss, you've had very many busy careers, a football coach as well now.
I've done that now. I'm going to move on to something else. Yeah, but an absolute joy to encounter these wonderful players from 6th class in Raheny. They did us proud. They brought us through Dublin, Leinster, and now here. They just played fantastically well. I'd also like to mention Callum Ennis and James Curran, who helped us out when 2 of the lads were injured on the way. They didn't make the final squad of 8, but we're going to mention them here today.
Fantastic bunch of players, really talented, and a great attitude, and they learned along the way as well, and they're a credit to themselves and their families and their clubs as well, because they're doing a lot of the work.
The SPAR C Cup is for large schools, with Scoil Isagon of Buncrana the only school represented in both competitions. But what opposition straight away? Defending champions Our Lady of Good Counsel GNS of Johnstown in Dublin, and they would take the lead through Ella Moriarty. And she would add a terrific second as well, 2-0 for the champions. But the Inishowen outfit got into the swing of the game through Ciara McGee with first a tap in, and then something somewhat more spectacular. Scoil Isagon have been Ulster champions in the Girls' C competition twice in the last 3 years. A third from Jodie Loughrey, putting them in the box seat. McGee's hat-trick goal would be one to savour. 4-2 for the Ulster champions from Buncrana.
Okay, here we are. What school are you from?
St. John's National School, Brady.
And what does it mean to see all your friends out there playing today?
It's class. Like being with all my friends in the stand and watching them play on the pitch. It's really good.
And is this your first time in the Aviva Stadium?
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been here before.
And do you have boys and girls on your team?
No, it's just girls.
Just girls today. And what does it mean to be behind all the girls today?
It's great, like, just to be supporting them in the stands.
Connacht champions St. John's of Brady in Mayo off to a winning start as well. Sophie Keane on the mark against St. John the Baptist Girls National School of Cashel. Keane bagging 2 on the way to a 4-2 victory.
Well, we're here at the heart of the afternoon of the Aviva Stadium for the national finals. I'm here with Gail, Vice Principal of St. John the Baptist National Girls School in Cashel.
Cashel and Tipperary. We're all the way up from Tipperary this morning to support our girls, and they're playing on the pitch just now.
Scoil Isagon on the goals trail again in their second encounter against St. John the Baptist. Heidi Gill in great form, putting the Ulster champions in front before notching her second. And then a third as well. The Munster champions getting one back before the end through Grace Flanagan. Jodie Lockery continuing the exhibition, making it 4. After falling in their first match, Our Lady of Good Counsel looked to get back on the title trail against St. John's of Brady. The Mayo side scoring through Sarah Hennigan as they bidded to add to their early victory. Ella Moriarty with the first of 2 for her. Leah Burns with a vital strike for Our Lady of Good Counsel, though. The Johnstown School had overcome opposition from Galway, Donegal and Cork in last year's national finals. Moriarty claiming a second. Amy Golden on target with St. John's still in with a shout of making it 2 wins out of 2. 3-2 for the defending champions, still a prospect that they could claim the crown for a second year in a row. To achieve that, they would need to beat Cashel's St. John the Baptist and hope that the other result would go their way. Ella Moriarty with the first of 2 for her. Leah Burns scoring 2 to give the Johnstown School some hope. Lily Coyne netting as well in a 5-0 victory for Our Lady of Good Counsel. A draw for Scoil Isagon would be enough to win the title. A win of 4 goals or more needed for St. John's Brady to be champions. A win by a lower margin and Our Lady of Good Counsel would be champions once again.
Both sides know what they have to do to take the title then. Kerry Lockery, the Scoil Isagon captain, to sister Jodie. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, that's brilliant. Terrific goal. Jodie Lockery. Memorable strike. Kerry Lockery with the throw to find Jodie Lockery. She has the second. She's a bit of a headache as well by the looks of it, but Scoil Isagon are on the way. St. John's need to win and they're 2-0 down, and it's taken by Heidi Gill and she plays it. Ciara McGee. Very good save by Katie Johnson. It's a superb throw. Will fall towards Sophie Keane. They have one back, but they need more, many more. It'll be picked out again by Ciara McGee, and it's Jodie Lockery, chance for the hat-trick. It's 3 for Scoil Isagon. They're on the way to the title, surely. And that will do it. Scoil Isagon, Ulster champions 3 times in the last 4 years. They're All-Ireland champions for the first time. 3 wins out of 3. They couldn't have done it any better. St. John's needed a win to send it a goal difference. And a great honour for Kerry Lockery and Scoil Isagon as they receive the SPAR Girls C Cup.
So we have a couple of sisters with silverware here, and Kerry, you're the captain. What's it like to receive the trophy at this Aviva Stadium?
Class. Classy. It's good crack.
And Jodie, you were player of the tournament. I guess you're very happy. What's it like to win here? Back with Keith and Megan again. Tell you what, Megan, it's been an absolutely terrific competition. Standard for this age group is pretty tasty.
Yeah, definitely. It's better than I think expected, and a lot of the young girls are doing really well and performing well on a big stage like today and enjoying the occasion, so that's all you can ask for.
Absolutely, and I mean, with Ireland doing quite well in the women's international game at the moment, we've got a vibrant national league. Signs are quite nice.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully it will keep progressing and keep helping the national team in that sense, and hopefully that you know, women's football in Ireland keeps developing. It's got a long way to go, but we're heading in the right direction.
I suppose, Keith, considering all the levels of football that you work in professionally, this was quite nice to see today.
It is. Well, this is where the seeds are planted. You know, it whets the appetite for all these young players, young kids, that what they can go on and achieve and where they can potentially play their football. They're very fortunate to be playing in a stadium like this. They really are. They can go back into their schools gloating, and some of them have already been lifting trophies here. It's been a magnificent day.
I mean, the geographical spread as well, because you've got all the provincial champions, like every province represented in every competition.
Yeah, we're touching the four corners of the country. There's no doubt about that in terms of how they had to get here even today. I spoke to some of the Cork teams leaving at 6 o'clock, Donegal teams leaving at 4:30 this morning, so I'm sure they'll sleep very well on the way home.
You probably would have loved something like this when you were a kid then?
Yeah, we never had it, did we? We were chatting about it earlier, and these opportunities just weren't there, and year on year the numbers grow, and year on year we get more and more kids interested in playing the game that we're so passionate about.
A huge congratulations to all the teams who entered from all across Ireland, all those primary school teams coming together, and here we had an amazing, amazing day indeed. Our winning teams have been crowned, so that's all from us this year at the SPAR FAI Primary School 5's National Championships 2018. See you again here next year.